Hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Play. Last episode, we finished up the first section of Inazuma's story, and now we are in, well, for lack of a better term, we're in the filler arc right now, where we have to go and do two different character stories before we can continue on the main quest. Some other things that happened. We hit AR 45 a couple days ago, so that means we can finally start farming artifacts for characters. So we can start collecting 5-star artifacts to eventually make our characters nice and strong. But I think first up we're actually going to do Yoimiya's story first, and then we're going to do Ayaka's second. So Yoimiya is probably this episode, Ayaka is probably next episode. So I think we start Yoimiya's by talking to these kids. Yeah, so basically Yoimiya is just, I think she's making fireworks for these kids to go chase off a storybook bad guy, you know, someone that doesn't really exist. You know, one of those things parents tell their kids about but doesn't exist. Okay, yeah, so whatever. Yoimiya is just, you know, helping the parents tell the kids, you know, some little fibs to get them to not, you know, run off into the woods and do silly stuff. You know how, like, people tell you, like, oh, if you go out at night or something, the Sandman will get you into the Sandman. You know what I mean, though. Like, don't swim after eating because it'll give you cramps. Not really, but, you know, this is one of those things you say because it's like, just tell them, and maybe it stops them from doing something silly, you know. If you ride a bike without a helmet, your head will get cleaved off. I don't know, something silly like that. But we're actually going to help Yoimiya with her fireworks deliveries, so that should be fun. We got to go make some explosives, possibly. Alright, so met with the head firework maker, her pops, who is deaf, probably from explosion-related incidents. So him and her just have a funny back and forth, where she's like, she's trying to get him to understand something, so she's like yelling at him basically in his ears until he hears her, and he's like, "Oh, right." But if you remember back to last episode, there was a vision holder who we helped, or didn't help, but who Yoimiya helped, by giving him a fake vision that the guards took away, and now he's hiding out actually in this house. So he just made a noise, so we're gonna see how he's doing. Okay, so it turns out it's not the dude whose vision was taken yesterday. It's another random dude that Yoimiya is hiding from the police because he couldn't get an entry permit back to the country, and he came back to finish some business. And part of the reason she's helping them is that her family has, like, well, the fireworks company basically has a lifelong, you know, customers basically who. Every person has like a unique slip, basically. It's got the recipe for their specific kind of firework that they make for them, kind of thing. So they got some good customer loyalty. That's some customer loyalty for your ass, though. Said, you need fireworks? Sure. You need a boat to smuggle yourself out of the country? I got you, homie. Now we're going to see about. We're gonna help Yoimiya with some errands. So first things first, we're gonna try to see if we can get this dude a boat out of the country. Alright, the dude who apparently the government's being real suspicious of any boats being made. So he made one, but to help get this guy out, but just barely. And I think it's probably going to be some little rinky-dink thing. Like some tiny little, basically some boards taped together. You know, can you imagine how crazy that is? That like a country's government has such a lockdown that they look at a rowboat and they're like, what's that? What's it for? You gotta do some illegal shit with that rowboat? But anyway, we're on our way to help, I believe, procure some materials. Yeah, procure materials so Yoimiya can finish up her fireworks order, as there's a festival coming up soon.
Ah, here we are.
Alright, we got the ore for making the fireworks. It seems like the people around here really like Yoimiya. And also it seems like her character is one of those that's like, you know, you ask her for help and she's gonna help, even though, you know, she's a fireworks maker. Somehow she got wrapped up into smuggling vision holders for the resistance. She's like, I sell fireworks, and now I smuggle people for the resistance. But here, let's go to the next guy. Alright, we picked up the last thing. He refined the ore for us, which I assume it meant he made the gunpowder for the fireworks that we were looking for. I guess that's what I'm assuming that's what they mean from ore. I don't think fireworks in this universe are like literal rocks that people chuck up at like a fucking iron bar that someone throws in the sky. So I assume he means he ground it up into like black powder or something. We're gonna see about the dude with the boat he was going to get, and he should be back soon. Alright, we're going to see this boat he made. Why do I have a feeling it's not gonna be quite what we expected? I just have a call it a sinking suspicion, and it's not because I've done this quest like 4 times or anything. You know what? Actually, it's pretty bad, but it's not as bad as I thought. It actually looks well put together. I was kind of expecting a piece of driftwood with sides. All right, we got the boat, and Yoimiya made this dude some fireworks for the upcoming festival. We also got some backstory a little bit about how he's there was essentially a whole bunch of kids born around the same time, and he's like one of that group of kids. So that's important because this dude Yoimiya is sheltering is also one of those kids, and that's like kind of part of his arc. But anyway, the dude said he'd go pick up his fireworks, and we're going back to tell this dude we got the boat ready so he can get the hell out of here before he's noticed. Okay, so he wants to, or he has some unfinished business to attend to before he leaves, although it would be best if he could leave right away. So we're actually going to go talk to some individuals who you know, have connections with him, see if we can maybe figure out what his issue is, so maybe we can help him speed it along so he doesn't get caught by the Soku, by the frickin' Shogun, and chucked in prison or something like that. We're doing some chores around the house. Because Yoimiya can't say no to anybody.
And that should just about do it.
We're doing some weeding to deliver something for them.
Side of the village. Let's go see him now.
You know, gotta help the old people out, you know? You know how it be. Okay, we delivered some pickled radish for them as well, and yeah, the whole town loves Yoimiya. I think everybody in the world loves Yoimiya. Said everybody except for the Hutao havers. Ha ha ha, like me. Hutao means unite. No, I'm kidding. Her character's nice, it's just Jesus, our left click bow character is annoying. Boring as hell to play. But anyway. Okay, so it's a small ass convenient world because these random old people we decided to come deliver fireworks to because, you know, Yoimiya had finished their order just happened to be either the parents or the grandparents of the person that the dude Yoimiya is sheltering got into a fight with, and that's why he left Inazuma. So it stands to reason that his unfinished business involves this dude as well. So, you know, it's a small ass world. There's a whole country. We just happen to find the parents of the dude who is causing our stowaway to have mixed feelings about leaving so soon. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. No, don't DMCA me, Disney. Don't. I'll get some cheese for that mousetrap, Mickey. Don't try me. Try me. Okay, so the Tenryubito to Jesus, the Tea Commission, the people, the military. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I'm not even gonna try. The military came by, sensing something was up, and it just happens to be. It just happens to be that the soldiers who were picking him up or looking for him was this dude that he's had beef with for years and has some unresolved issues with. Again, it's a small world. Okay.
If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
Well, it's time to go slap some face.
The Tenryu Commission over there. It must be them.
We gotta go save our dude. Damn, Yoimiya woke up today and chose violence.
Time for a light show.
Pew pew pew. I mean, she's not a bad character, but I don't know, the fact that her playstyle is literally just left click while you have her E active, her burst is honestly kind of meh. I don't know. She also doesn't really have much skill expression, like she doesn't get better the better you are at her. So she's a perfectly fine unit if you like her, but just not my kind of character. I prefer characters that have a bit more like gameplay to them. There is nowhere we can escape justice, not even the edges of the world. Why do I find that hard to believe? In fact, we might get away with it. Because this is a story quest and wouldn't make that serious of a change where we get chased out of Inazuma. Oh shit, it looks like the old friends had their duel, their debate. Which, yo, how much of a freaking like stuck up do you gotta be that's like, yeah, me and my friend had an argument like 15 years ago. He left the country and then he just came back, and I'm gonna purposely hunt him down, arrest him, chuck him in prison, and they'll do God knows what to him just because I didn't agree with something he said when we were like 10.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Erica? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! You're gonna fight them all alone!
Damn. Yoimiya agreed to fight this dude for,
By royal
you know, one of those, hey, you guys are still friends, you can work through it together kind of thing. And Yoimiya was like, I'll duel you, and if I win, you all gotta reconnect. But then they brought in the extra groups. They probably unironically...
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
To be completely honest, you unironically probably had a better choice if you just if you just wanted to try to 1v1 Yoimiya. Like, come on, dude, we've dueled a Harbinger, a Dragon, we fight a freaking frozen wind controlling wolf every week. Like, you don't stand a chance, buddy. Well, that sorted itself out. They had their rekindling, and he's like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been such an asshole about the Raiden's will being perfect, considering she's, you know, stealing visions from everybody, locking the country down, makes us chase our own, like, citizens, like animals, just because, you know, they maybe want to leave the country and go somewhere else, you know. You know, maybe that person isn't, like, an all-righteous being, you know? It's like... It's like the equivalent of fighting in North Korea. It'll be like the equivalent of someone being like, nah, Kim Jong-un ain't that bad. But they know enough about the outside world to know all the messed up stuff he does. But anyway, so Yoimiya is going to set off our fireworks she made for us. And we're going to watch the fireworks together. So, let's do that.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
Well, that was very nice. Yoimiya gave us our little slip so we can go back to her and have her make the firework for us whenever we want. It's also just kind of funny. I think Yoimiya is the first person we meet in one of these stories that's just like a normal person. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, you probably don't know what I mean, but like, she's just like a normal person who like lives in Inazuma and likes to make fireworks and be nice to people. Whereas like almost everybody up to this point is like a knight of some sort, or like you know, a hero type of some sort, the vision holders, or like There are people, I guess, like Baiju and Buzu Pharmacy, but he's got like Chi-Chi the zombie working for him, so it feels like there's a little bit more going on there than meets the eye. And obviously, everybody in Mondstadt who has a vision is basically like a hero of some kind. You know, you have people like Diluc or, you know, any of the knights and that kind of stuff. Trying to think, are there any vision holders that we meet in the story who are just kind of like regular people? I mean, there definitely are some, don't get me wrong, but most of the ones we meet are like high-ranking adventurers or like members of organizations, and Yoimi is just like a person doing her thing, you know? I don't know, kind of makes her a little bit more endearing. She's kind of just a normal person. Obviously, there are some others, like... no, I was going to say Hutao, but Hutao isn't even like that because she's got like the whole weird protecting the passageway to the underworld kind of thing going on for her. So I guess it's just Yoimiya who's like just kind of a normal person. At least especially out of the 5 stars. Most of the 5 stars are generally very important people. But yeah, so that was her story. Just, I don't know, her story's fine. It definitely seems like I get why they want us to do these character stories, because they're, you know, relatively important to seeing how people like struggle under the rule of the Shogun, or like how life here in Inazuma works, just so, you know, you kind of better understand the situation. But on the other hand, it's like the fact that you're kind of at like an exciting part in the story. You've kind of decided you're gonna help the resistance basically, and it just smash cuts to you having to basically do two sets of fetch quests is a little weird. But anyway, that is going to be the end of that episode. Next episode, we'll be doing Ayaka's story. So, hope you're interested in that. And then we'll be off to continue the Inazuma main storyline and see where it takes us. I'm still not exactly sure how I want to handle exploration. We obviously have a ton to do here in Inazuma. And then we still have all of Dragonspine. Then we have all of the Chasm, and then Sumeru. And I kind of want to get to Sumeru before the end of the... I doubt we'll actually make it. Because I was kind of thinking maybe I want this free... Where is she? The free Colle from this. But it seems like we're going to be getting a free Colle from the Abyss. So I guess even if we don't get there, we'll probably be alright. But anyway, I want to thank you for coming out. And I hope you have a great day.